Hello, I'm Michael Bybee. The Bayou Preservation Association facilitates project and public awareness for our region's 2,500 miles of waterways. Joining us today is Water Quality Director Steve Hupp. Steve, great to see you.
Good to see you.
So I understand this was formed by a group of homeowners back in the day in the Memorial Park area, and it's grown to so much more. Talk a little bit about that.
Correct. They started out as a group wanting to preserve a portion of Buffalo Bayou. And so we have grown to advocating for all 22 watersheds in the Houston area.
And as I mentioned, it's 2,500 miles of waterway. That's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
And we're talking a lot more than bayou areas. We're talking streams, rivers throughout.
True. And there's a lot of ditches that drain a lot of our development as well.
I know that you guys just recently held your 9th annual symposium. Talk a little bit about that.
We try to solve local problems by bringing science to it, advocacy to different issues, and this time we're talking about sustainability in our waterways. And so that's what we were doing problem solving on with this symposium.
So as this is the 9th annual, I would be safe to say that it's grown over the years?
Yes, we've grown in attendance and problem solving.
So what would you want to advocate or educate the normal viewer out there as far as ways we could better take care of our waterways?
Well, these bayous are a beautiful asset. They have all kinds of nature. They have habitat. They are recreational outlets. They're very visual outlets, assets that we have. So they're just they used to be thought of as just a drainage ditch to get the water out, but they're becoming such an asset for us to appreciate, and it helps our property values and our enjoyment of our city.
Sure. You mentioned recreation. I've seen an increase in people canoeing on the bayous. Is that a good thing, a bad thing?
Yes, it's part of the recreation.
Yeah, good. Well, yeah, get out
enjoying
there.
Enjoying the nature.
You're right.
And, of course, great place to get some good exercise is paddling.
Yeah. Especially as hot as it is out in the summertime, get out there, cool down a little bit.
This is a great time of year to be out in the bayous now.
Yeah. How has the water levels been? I know last year or a year ago we had the drought. How did that affect our waterways?
Well, it was good and bad. They were low, but fortunately we had enough discharges from our sewage treatment plants that discharge sustained a lot of the habitats in our bayous. So it was low, but because of us being here, we also sustained a lot of the habitats through our discharges of wastewater, which is kind of an odd thing to think about.
Right.
But some of our bayous did better because of our presence. But otherwise, we did lose a lot of habitat, as has been published all over the place.
Right.
We have a lot of loss of habitat from the trees that did not make it through this record drought.
Right. So I know this year, 2012, hasn't been nearly as bad as 2011.
Right.
Are we moving back into being in a better place?
Ask the weatherman.
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing out there is, yes, we're getting better.
Yeah.
The soil moisture is getting better. We're out planting, trying to replace some of the lost habitat.
Sure. Let's quickly talk about Proposition B, Parks by You. How does that affect
This is a great thumbs up. I mean, this is basically the public saying, yes, we want green space, we want bayous, we want places to enjoy around, what we are, the Bayou City.
Right. Well, great talking with you. Thank you for being here, Steve.
Great.
For more information on the Bayou Preservation Association and other NewsMakers segments, visit ComcastNewsMakers.com. I'm Michael Bybee.